Hello, everyone. I'm here today to talk to you about the possibility that this universe is full of life all over the place. And not just the physical universe, I'm talking about the astral and the causal universe as well. So, let's start with the physical universe. We know of at least 1 trillion galaxies in our universe. 1 trillion. That's the minimum. It could be a lot more. Each one of those, on an average, has a few 100 billion stars, like our Milky Way does. And our sun is just one of them. And just like our sun, each and every one of those stars, which are, you can't even think of the numbers. I mean, if our galaxy has a few 100 billion and there are trillions of galaxies, you're talking about the multiple 10 to the power 15, 16 or something like that. I mean, even more than that. Okay, so the chances of us being the only life form in this universe is probably next to zero, because whether you look at it in terms of creation, why would God or a creator create such a huge, large universe and put life only on one planet? Whether you look at it from that point of view or you look at it from the point of view of the Big Bang, where our world has evolved just like any other, and life here has evolved just like possibly anywhere else. So why would there be life only on this planet? Okay, now a lot of stuff has been happening lately about the Pentagon in the US submitting a report to the Congress about UFO sightings, and they have confirmed that there are more than 144, I think, cases that they have no explanation for. They don't know what it was. They know that it was not those crafts like the Tic Tac UFO, and there was a pyramid-shaped UFO, and there are videos out there, and you can look them up on YouTube. They know that they don't know. They know that they don't know what those things were. In fact, former President Barack Obama on the Late Late Show also mentioned that. So, apart from them actually just coming out and saying that we've been visited, they are just sort of confirming that there are unknown things out there, but they haven't really said what they are. Maybe they really don't know, but maybe they do. Anyhow, that's not the point. The point is that we definitely are not alone in this universe, okay? And what I'm talking to you today is about how our souls, all right, reincarnate not only on our planet, but on other planets as well, across the universe. In fact, I believe that we have all had lifetimes, previous lifetimes on other planets as well, and that we will be born on other planets as well. So there's a book that I am reading called Souls on Earth by Linda Blackwell. All right, it's called. Just give me a second. It's called. Souls on Earth: Exploring Interplanetary Past Lives by Linda Backman. All right, so Linda Backman has written quite a few books on past lives, and she's written this book about past life regression sessions that she's conducted, where her clients have actually talked about their experiences on planets other than Earth. Okay, so yes, it's pretty certain that Earth is not the only place where we have had incarnations, and Paramhansa Yogananda in the famous book Autobiography of a Yogi, in chapter, the chapter is called The Resurrection of Sri Yukteswar. Now there he talks about how Sri Yukteswar returns from after he passed away, and he communicates with Paramhansa Yogananda, and he tells him about the physical cosmos being like a small little universe with a larger astral universe surrounding it, which in turn is surrounded by even a larger universe called the causal universe. Okay, so the astral is where we go immediately after we die on earth, which is more of an energy level universe. Okay, it's energy, and the causal is more about thought. It's more about mental power. Okay, and the astral universe is very visual, and the causal universe is very mental. All right. So he mentions that there's a planet in the astral cosmos called Hiranyaloka, which is the highest planet in the astral universe, where only highly advanced souls can enter. Hiranyaloka is a place that most souls strive to go to in the astral world, and it's described, he goes into the description about how they have a lot of things happening in Hiranyaloka. They have processions where people are dancing and worshipping God, and there are, they're celebrating when souls go into even higher realms, when they go into the causal universe. So it all seems very interesting. So although that chapter does not really mention about other physical planets where there's life, but the astral planets, many astral planets with life, they're astral solar systems, astral galaxies, and the same exists for causals, the causal universe as well. So I thought that's a very interesting thing, that that not only is it almost certain that there's life in the physical cosmos, but there is definitely, it extends beyond that. It goes into the astral universe, the causal universe. It could be interdimensional places. Maybe they're parallel universes, that may be physical, but they're parallel. So there are different dimensions where life exists. And science has now discovered that in our known universe, 95% of the known universe is actually unaccounted for, because all the physical matter in our known universe comprises only 5% of the known universe, meaning that 95% is what we call dark matter and dark energy, which we really have no clue what it is. So could that dark matter and dark energy actually be this astral and causal universe? Who knows? Maybe. We don't know. But definitely there is something there. And that also implies that, this world and everything that we see in it is temporary. And that when we leave this physical world, we actually go back into our homes from where we've come, the astral cosmos. And we keep coming back here until we are developed to the point that we no longer need to come here. And then it's back and forth between the astral and the causal. Astral and the causal. Then we go into the causal. And ultimately, from the causal, then we merge into the infinite. But who's to say? Maybe that also is just the next step in the ladder of eternal evolution of the spirit. Maybe what we call being one with God could be the lowest level of yet a higher form of existence. We don't know. I personally believe that evolution is eternal. I think we're never going to reach a point where we know it all. There's always going to be something more to learn, something more to experience, some other places to go. So that's an interesting thought. However, having said all that, I must say that while we are still living here on this tiny little planet, this physical planet, that is our here and now, and it is our duty to do whatever we can to try to make this little tiny planet into the best it can be. And once we do that, a day will come that we will go back into we'll go back into the astral world from where we came, and then soon we'll start another journey somewhere beyond the stars. Thank you very much, and God be with you, and thanks a lot.